My name's John. Geordie John. Right, I've got this on that cast mounted device. At the minute there's nothing square, there's nothing parallel to each other, everything's got taper on it. I'm going to machine this face first, and that'll be used as a register for everything else. So what I've done, I've sort of guesstimated the draft on each side so that is lying as square as I can make it. Keep the coil up as far as you can, right up if you possibly can, keep everything nice and stiff. Centre line, we can lock our y-axis off. I'm looking there, the gap each side looks pretty good. As we start to cut it, we'll find out if it's got a taper on, we might have to tweak it one way or the other, but it looks pretty good. Saying that, that looks better. Slow that down a bit. When you're fly cutting, there's bits go everywhere. It's easy to cut things up, put a blanket or a sheet across the other machinery, or don't have things lying about. I hope you can see there where it's cutting even across. Pretty good cut on, 20 thou. Half feet as well. Right, we've got a nice smooth surface now, and one little mark there which is making no difference, it's nowhere. I'm going to take one more cut, light cut, 2 thou cut. I've slowed the feed rate, I've slowed the speed down, dial in 2 thou. Lock the table off. WD-40. Slow feed rate. Nice gentle cut. This should put a good finish on. But actually I've got a valve, a slide valve that runs it against the surface, so it's not a good finish. Nice finish. That's a fly cutter I use. It's sort of, that bit was bought at car boot sale and I made a tool for it. It's held in the big R8 collet, 20mm collet. It's a tip tool, I've got a box of them. So basically you get three goes of each one. I've not actually broke one yet. I can cut steel with it, you get a good finish on steel. There's a block of steel there, that was machined on it. I'm going to make a bigger one, bigger diameter, a lot more rigid. I'm going to mark the centre of the bore. So what I've done, I've machined a couple of bits of wood down and pressed 2 bits of wood in and sanded the ends flat so I can mark the centre height. The centre height's going to be 1.4 inches. Just scrape across the wood with ends. That's 1.4 inches. Right, next thing we need to mark the centre the other way. The width across the line we just scribed, 2¼ inches. Half 2¼ is 1.1/8. Which is there. And scribe a line across that. We've got a flat face here to work from now. Everything now will be machined from that face. So that's a centre point for a bore set. The core, it's actually slightly over the core, but that is in the centre of the cylinder. That's plenty of meat on it anyway. I'm aiming for an inch and a half bore. So we can get it mounted on the lathe saddle now. Right, that's the idea, it's going to be mounted onto the saddle like that. Obviously it needs lifting up so it's on centre height. Couple of packing pieces there. Actually cheated before, that puts it absolutely spot on centre height. We'll just devise some method of holding it down. Like I say, I have machined a cylinder similar to this before. And this is how I clamp that one down. The slotted cross slides are optional extra on this lathe, it's well worth having. They are available. You can actually buy somebody's making castings for them now, so you can machine your own. And then what I thought was, put that across there. I used to have a nut for them, but I don't know what I've done with it. We'll have to use it. That's going to get a good hold of that. See what height, spot on. Twisting around a little bit. That looks good. Looks very good. Yep. Putting a bit of lure on there is actually flexing the cross slide, which is a good thing because it stops it moving. You get a bit more feel of how tight it actually is. I don't want it moving. It's got a good lure of that. Not go anywhere. We're pretty well lined up. I'm fairly happy with that. I think we'll settle for that. Yeah. Inching in the drill here. And I want to talk about a tool I've got here. As a friend come to my shop this morning and he asked what the tool was for. I'll show you what it's for. It's quite a simple tool, anybody can make it. It's for measuring the length of the cutting edge on twist drills. Good quality taper shank twist drills. We've got a centre pop in the bottom. You simply motor on the bolt like that. And you use the cutting edge of the drill, you put a mark across there. You turn it round and you try the other one. Now this drill's just been sharpened. It's been sharpened well because they're both the same length. Which means when you come to drill your hole, you're going to get a cutting off each flute of the drill the same length. You know, when you put a new drill in, you drill your hole and you get the lovely curly whirlies. A little bit of mark and blow, that's all it is. Try another one. That one's possibly 20 thou out. We'll try the good one again. That one's spot on. You see, you just rub it out, a bit of mark and blue, dead simple. I'm not the best drill sharpener in the world, but I can get by. What I'll do a little bit of video on how I sharpen drills by hand. I don't bother with small drills below a quarter. The bigger the drill, the easier they are to sharpen. I think we'll better faster. It's just taking the wooden plug out the end. Take the brake through the channel tunnel. Right. And we'll remove all the sawdust straight away. a bit of bar just to knock the drill out. I think we'll try the big drill through. We'll put the big drill through first. It'll take the roughness off before we come to bore it. Right, we've got the boring bar mounted in the chuck, tailstock centre in. That's where the cutter goes, bar revolves. And the saddle advances like that, and that's what gives you your bore. It doesn't matter what shape this was, just going to have a bend in it, because that cutter, once the cutter's in there, it's going on in a circle constantly, the same radius, same diameter, so you're going to get a bore, hopefully a true bore. The cutter I'm using is just a broken drill, bollocks. Broken centre drill. Never throw broken drills away, especially centre drills, excellent material. We'll take a reasonable cut. So that's plenty to come out of this. I'm aiming for 1.5 inches, but once I get a decent finish on it, I might settle for that. We'll try it slow first. It's cutting it alright. Quite a big cut up. Quite decent that. I think we'll speed it up a bit. Slow the feed right down there. It's like an interrupted cut at the minute. Once the wheel becomes round, because the core is actually slightly level, it'll cut a lot smoother. Comes. It's putting quite a nice finish on. Light cut now and any other size. Put a good finish on it. It's a case of playing around with different feeds and speeds to get the result you want. But no one can say that that bar should be going at a certain speed, in a certain rate of travel. The alloy, it's a homemade alloy, it could be anything. Like I say, the right speed is the speed that gives the finish you want. You can hear it's cutting nice. I really fancy a cigarette. Really fancy a cigarette. But I'm not going to have one. A lot at work on the hills with a shovel if he catches a smoking. The wife will leave it. Still cool, that. Do this cut and I'll run it off the bar and have a look, see what sort of finish we have achieved, and see how near we are to size. Like I say, that the size isn't critical. Around about 1.5 inches would be nice, as long as I get a good finish. Just push the cutter down so it doesn't scratch the board. That's it. This looks nice. Remove the centre because it hurts the back of the hand somewhat. Feels good. Looks good. Collar chuck on this time. I'm going to mount a fly cutter in here and machine the end of the cylinder so the end of the cylinder is parallel to the bore and the port face. The same fly cutter I use on the milling machine. Right, straight away I can see a problem, something I didn't reckon on. Shit. What I've done, the packing pieces that keep the cylinder up should have been in behind his face. So now what the problem is, I'm going to be change the cutter and see how much of it I can actually get. Fly cut that bit of steel away as well. I can get it. Not ideal, not what I want to be doing. Not at all. Bollocks. What I've done, I've settled for a compromise. I can machine most of the face. And the last two little corners I do by hand with a file. It's just the top end of the cylinder. It's not that important, it's just a flat plate on there. But the bottom of the cylinder has a gland and a guide rod going through it, so it's got to be in line with the cylinder bore. And I've got problems with tool catching that bit of steel What I'll do in the morning, I'll fetch the hanger grinder in and I'll cut the bastard off. Cut straight through the other grinder. And then it's going to make a better job of it. You see what I mean? Once that's fly cut flat, it'll be going to be spot on parallel with the bore and the port face, which is what we want. So tomorrow's job will be a slit disc straight through there. I actually finished machining the cylinder this afternoon. Unfortunately the tape I had on the camera was a faulty tape. The tape didn't work, so I lost all the footage. We left it. I had machined the bottom face, the port face and the bore. I deragged it, then I mounted it that way in the vise. Put a bit of bar in, a bit of round bar in there. Held it that way, and machined the bottom of the cylinder. And I mounted it that way, machined the exhaust flange face, turned it over, and I machined the two points where the cylinder drain valves will go. Like I say, unfortunately I've lost a bit of footage. All it needs now needs a bore ends, deragging, and I'll probably put a light horn down it. Then there's steam ports to go in here, drillings to go in, there'll be bolts to go in for top and bottom covers. All in all, I'm quite happy with it. Then we'll decide what we're going to do with it. It'll be a steam engine, a steam pump, perhaps a steam hammer. I've not done a steam hammer before. I'd like to thank all the people who have watched my videos and wrote comments on my videos. I've actually got 2,000 subscribers now and I've had 7.5 million views. I have some other videos on, apart from machining. I've got some on a jet engine go-kart I built a few years ago. We built a jet engine from a modified a wagon turbocharger. That's had a lot of hits, they're worth watching if you want to have a look at them. I'm going to carry on with the machining videos. I enjoy machining and I enjoy doing videos. The two seem to go together quite well. The feedback I'm having, people seem to be enjoying them and perhaps learning a little bit from my mistakes. Anyway, thanks again for watching.